live. Now we'll just wait to see if anybody shows up. This could just be me just playing with my paper all alone tonight. Let's see if I can pull this up on my tablet now. Because this chat in here, I don't know which chat's going to be worse. Could be a lonely Friday night. I don't know what everybody's schedule's like, but I just figured I'd come on live and play with some paper. I didn't really have anything planned. I just needed to take a break from everything. Hi, Tanya. Tanya, how are you? How you doing? I'm just waiting to see if anybody shows up. I really did this at the last minute. I wasn't sure if I was going to come on or not tonight, so we'll just wait and see. But I just thought I'd turn the camera on and chit-chat for a little bit with everybody and play with some digis. I managed to get them all printed out and cut up. It's a pretty simple one. So we'll just wait to see if anybody shows up or not. If not, it'll be me, myself, and I, and Tanya. How you doing, Tanya? How's your week been? Good, good. Yeah, I've been a little out of sorts lately, so just trying to work through that. And I don't think I've crafted at all this week. I think the only thing I did was a little bit of tatting, but, you know, just life and got to work through it. Are you doing any crafting? 2:04 p.m. Saturday here. Really? Wow. Well, it's only Friday here, thank goodness, because I just got off work a couple hours ago. So I don't want 2:04 Saturday yet. Maybe tomorrow at 2:04 Saturday. Then I'll want Saturday. Then it'll be almost Sunday for you, right? Oh, hi, Jean. See, there is a lag here. That's so weird that my StreamYard actually has the lag. Hi, Kat. Missed you last night. Oh, my goodness. You didn't send me a reminder either. And I was sitting here like doing nothing because, you know, we had a whole 4 small groups of trick-or-treaters. So I just kind of sat here. I helped my sister for a little bit doing some stuff on her computer. So I told you need to send me a reminder, Kat. I'm not kidding when I say I need a reminder because I can't. I'm lucky I can remember that on Friday I should go live and have something prepared. You haven't crafted all week either. I'll have to go back and watch it. I do have something saved. I want to see that unboxing you're doing. So I had it on my phone earlier. Hi, Mitzi. How are you? But I have it right here, Cat, with a big exclamation point so I can go watch it because I want to see what it's all about, what you're going to be doing. Hi, Sandra. How are you doing, Mitzi? I just thought I'd come on and try and get my mind off life and do a little bit of crafting. And I look tired. Yeah, it's thanks. Yeah, it's been a long week. And you know, yesterday we had like at least 5 inches of snow, and it snowed the entire day. So driving the bus in the snow is a little bit tiring. I did an entire 10-minute live stream on private. Well, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, yeah. I can only imagine what that feels like. There she is. Oh, Nikki got her stuff. Hi, Nikki. I hope it all stayed. I tried to send it in a flat package, so I didn't want to tape them all down to paper. So I kind of laid them in the paper and taped all around it. So I hope they weren't all in one big bunch when you got them. How is the weather? It's cold and it's winter here. We had winter on Halloween, the poor little kids. I think a lot of the not counties, but some of the cities around here postponed theirs till tonight and tomorrow because it was insane. It literally snowed the entire day and the wind was blowing so bad. I mean, my hair was soaking wet. Everything was soaking wet and cold. Came in very nice, even more. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. Can't wait to see what you're going to do with them now. And I hope the bracelet fits. If it doesn't, let me know. It should, though. I was getting a complex thinking no one wanted to do it. Don't even tell me that, because if I missed winning one of your journals, I'm going to cry. And I did. I missed winning one of your journals because I didn't remember. And you did tell me to make sure I was there, and I forgot. So who won the gorgeous journal? I could only imagine being on for 10 minutes and no one coming in. I was getting worried only after a minute. Who is standing behind you? Nobody. Nobody behind me, just all my crafty mess. It's probably the light, the way it's coming from my thing up here. Everything's backwards on here. Oh, it's Dustin. Hey, Dustin, it's my son being funny. You're funny, Dustin. Ha. Halloween was yesterday. Well, I thought it was someone else asking me. I thought maybe they saw something I didn't see. You know, one of my craft things looked like a person or something. I don't know. It's not the time to mess with me, Dustin. Today's not the day. Left-handed crafter. Oh, that is awesome. I'm going to have to go back and watch because so I can just be really upset with myself for not being there. And I did a second small box journal and iron tube. Yeah, he was trying to scare me, Sandra. That's exactly what he was trying to do. That's what he's always trying to do. Because he thinks he's a jokester all the time. Like, who's in your closet? And what he doesn't realize is nobody can fit in my closet. I can't even get into my closet. So who's crafting tonight? Oh, Kat, I can't wait. I'm going to have to go back and watch your video just so I can be sad. Because it's just been one of those weeks, so it'll just add to it. Nikki, I did a whole show and thought I was like, oh my goodness. Aw, thanks, Kat. I appreciate it. I need to just like have myself a note that when I get home from work, just to post it up here that says, you know, Kat is live. Because even if Patty and Michelle are on, I always try to pop over for the hour. Because I know you're usually not on longer than an hour and a half. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that where I've done it on private. I'm in Illinois, Jean. So yeah, winter has arrived on Halloween. So it was funny because my kids were getting on the bus and I was really confused and they're like, Merry Christmas, even they got it. And I didn't even get the joke. Good, yeah. Yeah, I've been kind of just doing that all week, just kind of blah. So like I said, I think the only thing I did was tat for a little bit this week. But besides that, I haven't done any crafting. And now that I know I look tired, we won't stay on my face very long. Yeah, I'm in good old Illinois. We went from 70. Yeah, I hear you there, Nikki. Isn't this weather wonderful? it was so funny because, and when I'm on the bus, I just see hi, Lorna, how are you? I see some amazing pictures that, oh my God, I would love to take. Why don't you see Nikki? It's Disorganized Crafter is Nikki, Sandra. Um, but I see just amazing things that I'd love to take pictures of. But I just thought it was so weird that we had all that snow yesterday, and I'm telling you, it's like all the trees screamed and dropped every single leaf on off the tree at one time. I mean, everywhere around here, Bartlett, Streamwood, Elgin, anywhere you drove, like I would see a car and it was so funny, and it's covered in snow, and then it's covered in leaves, and it looks like it's got leaves all growing out of it. One of the roofs on one of the houses was the same way, and it's like they plant themselves. They're really light, but when they land, they sink in. So they were all standing up straight, and it looked like leaves growing out of this roof. But this one guy had like four big giant oak trees or elm trees in his yard. You can't even see his yard. It's like 6 inches deep of just leaves. I'm not kidding when I say the trees actually dropped every single leaf all at one time, and these leaves are just everywhere. I don't know how they're going to clean them up. There are so many leaves everywhere, but oh my God, the pictures would have been amazing. Uh-oh, I hope you didn't blink her by accident. Blicked her. Oh, blocked her by accident. But yeah, I've been taking, like, when I'm in between my schools, I have a couple minutes, and I usually like to get off my bus and walk around back and forth because I don't like to just sit, and I like to get fresh air. And I've been taking some really cool, like, just small pictures of stuff, that's just kind of around me that I think would be cool to put in journals. Sandra blocked me. Hey, Laurel, I can talk about Sandra and she won't know. You're funny, Nikki. Oh, that's too funny. Hi, Martha. How are you? Hi, Telly. How are you? Yeah, I'm looking at the chat here, and I'm looking at it on my iPad because one seems to be faster than the other. Hi, Angie. So I'm kind of like looking at both here. Because it seems to be coming in. It's weird that my tablet is like over 10 years old, but right now the chat seems to be coming in quicker on my tablet than on StreamYard. And that's probably because usually before I come on, I always reboot and restart, and I didn't do that tonight because I was too busy cutting up digis. Okay, done. Did you unblink her, Sandra? And of course, I've had this cough back again that I can't get rid of. I don't know why. You did block her. Shame, shame, shame on you, Sandra. All right, you have to behave now, Nikki, because she can see you. Hi, Shirley. How are you? See, it has. Oh, there it is. I do see it. I can't talk about Sandra anymore. Nope. Now you have to be good. So yeah, so I printed up. So as I was trying to teach my sister how to make, I don't know if any of you guys do this, how to make files for like pictures or anything or digis and by different people, and then how to make subcategories under that person for each digi and give it a name. If you knew the amount of digis that she has, and they were all in her downloads. So I had to. Hi, Laurel, Nikki. You're so funny, Telly. I had to show her, and every time she'd go into them, she couldn't see the picture. And some zip folder she added is kind of blocking everything, so you have to kind of go around it. So in order to show her how it worked on my computer, we had to buy digis. So, Like, I don't have, like 40 something of Tracy's digis. I had to go buy some more, Lorna's next. I'm slowly stocking up on hers too. Cause I don't have enough digis. So I printed up the entomologist notebook. And then today I realized I needed the ephemera that went with it because there's entomologist ephemera. So I thought I would just play with that tonight because I haven't touched paper in a while, and I don't want to forget how to use paper. So not that I really know how to use paper. I need to do this. Yes, she's been doing it since then. She was up till 2 a.m. and she's in there now, still reorganizing them all, getting them all in their own subfolders and cleaning everything up. And me, I do it as soon as I get it. As soon as I get stuff, I create a folder first. I create the folder before I even hit the download button, and then I'm ready to go. Wow, they have black hearts on there, Tully? Because you did purple ones before, but the red on StreamYard aren't showing up red, but the purple ones showed up purple. That's so weird. Oh, she probably isn't recognizing you, Tanya, because you're calling her Kathy. We just call her Kat. Oh, Kathy. Oh, maybe she's talking to that Kathy, and she's with a C. Hi, Kathy. I think you were already here, right? I don't even know. Hi, River. Your husband would delete yours. Yeah, so I do it as soon as I get them. So yeah, so I just thought I'd see if I see the purples show up. I like the purples. See, on here they're even purple. That's so weird. But the reds came through as like a gray color. Hi, Victoria. How are you? So yeah, so I think we're just gonna play with some I'm gonna switch my camera and we're gonna play with some paper. You guys, if you're crafting, get out your stuff and let's start playing. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm doing with paper because my mind starts going in a million directions, and I still have that amazing, amazing, amazing purple kit that Tracy created, and I'm saving that because I'm like gathering all my stuff. There's just so much I want to put together when I make that. I cannot wait to sit down and make that, but I want to be able to sit down and make that. So we're going to play with this for today and see how far I can get and what I can accomplish without going overboard. Block happy. Uh-oh. I can't remember yours for the life of me. Nikki's is Nikki. She's just Nikki. Yes, and Perfectly Imperfect Crafts is Kat. And I think oh yeah, it doesn't say it, but her name's Kat. K-A-T. All right, so I'm going to switch my camera and I'll show you the ones that I got from her. Let's see if I can do this here. There we go. And look, you can see my purple scissors. I pulled out all 4 pair of my fussy cutting scissors. I'm like becoming a fussy cutting scissors. These are like vintage ones. I think they're so cool. I got them on clearance at Joann's. And then of course I have my purple unicorn ones. And these are like one of my favorites. They are Revlon, little Revlon scissors. And I got these for 99 cents at the Goodwill 2 years ago. And I love these. And then of course I have my purple and white pair, and I like these too, but see, they don't have a really fine tip, but they're really sharp. So this is the entomologist notebook, and I'm going to bring, hi Selena, I'm going to bring this over here. I'm playing with one of Tracy Fox DigiKits. Oh, you were seeing all my stuff hanging on my wall, Selena? Yeah. I have a lot. Every one of my walls is covered. It's crazy. And it's all purple, of course. So this is the entomologist notebook, and I just printed these on white paper. And not that I want them white on the back, but I am going to either cover them with music paper or book paper, just something where I can put the tags and stuff onto it. I did not pull out a cover sheet. I'm going to use one from one of Tracy's other sets. So this is the entomologist notebook, which is really cool. And I'm really starting to enjoy the bugs. They don't bother me. So I've been working with so much of her stuff that I actually like the bugs. I just think they're cool. And then this is the ephemera, which comes with 6 tags. You get 6 tags, and I printed these out on like a cream colored cardstock. So those are the tags. So there's 3 in like this bluish gray color, where the edging is like a bluish gray, and then these are in browns. And then you get 4 of the specimen envelopes, and these are cool. I'm not really sure what this stuff means that's on the bottom of here. I don't know if that's parts of this wasp up close. I hope not, because that's really creepy. And this is the moth. So you get 4 of the specimen envelopes that you get to make. And then you get, I think there's 6 of these cards, which are really cool. So you get that one, this one, this one. And I was going to print out double sets because you know me, I have to fussy cut. And I was thinking about putting some on top or adding them in the notebook. But I also have other kits of hers that have bugs and stuff in them. And then you get 8 of these blank ones that are like this. And I haven't cut the corners off yet. I was working on that. But you can do up these tags as well. So, and you can add other stuff to them. So this was, and then you got these pieces that just say little stuff about the bugs. And then you get 2 blank ones. And then these ones. So that was the ephemera pack that came with it. Ew, bugs. Yes, we all love Tracy. Oh, you like my scissors? Thank you. I love dragonflies too, Victoria. And I love butterflies. And Kat, of course, loves butterflies. So yes, so I just thought we'd play with this. So I cut these already. So I'm gonna fold all these, although I do see some white along the edge here, which that'll bug me. So I'm gonna cut that off really quick because that'll make me crazy. So let me cut that off real quick. Be right back. All right. That's better because we're going to ink around them anyway. And I actually finally got, I know I told you guys, but I got the rest of my ink. Some of these I had, but I got the Vintage Photo big one finally. And I got Tattered Rose, Weathered Wood, Shabby Shutters. And I think these colors will all look nice in here, the greens and blues. And then, of course, I got 3 different purple ones. We'll see if we're going to add any purple, but I think those 3 colors will go really nice. Nikki, a troublemaker. Really? I'm not a troublemaker. I don't know about that, Nikki. So we're just going to fold all these, and I think I want them. Do I want these as the outside ones? And then the other ones on the inside? Probably, right? So we're going to fold them this way. If not, I can turn it around and fold it the other way. I am going to sew this together and put it, and I did that all wrong, so that's why it's crooked. Because you always should go from the middle out. Middle out. I am die cutting a butterflies. Yay! I probably didn't cut these really straight. I was going really quick, so I thought I'd cut all 6 at one time, which was probably the wrong thing to do. So we're just going to fold all these, and then we'll ink them and stuff. Oh, what's for dessert, Lorna? So I can oogly and then go get me a lemon. If you say lemon cookies, really, Nikki C, but you're not a troublemaker. Okay, first thing you need to know, I love lemon, key lime, raspberry dark chocolate's my favorite. So you can't talk about any of that. Okay? So yeah, so now I think I own like 45 Tracy's Digigets. Because I like to, one of the things is that all of her digital kits to me, you can mix and match. And I do it quite often when I'm working with hers. I have my steampunk one. I was going to pull that one out and start working on it tonight because I had already started it. But I printed this up last night, so I thought I'd play with it. Carrot cake for dessert. Now I need my bone folder real quick. You know it's right here. Butterflies and roses. Nice. Yes, she is. That's why I blocked her. Oh, one of my favorite is carrot cake. I like carrot cake. It's not one of my favorites, but lemon. I love lemon. Pineapple, like pineapple upside down cake. Oh, yum, yum. Because I'm not a cake person, but if you put stuff in it, like I like to make cake with like Jello. I poke the holes and then I pour Jello in it, and then I take pudding and I put it in all the holes, and it just makes it so moist and delicious. Because I don't like just cake. I don't care how moist it is. It's just blah. Ooh, you got embossing. Quit being an enabler, Nikki, and quit being a troublemaker. Because I saw the your post and I put a comment to it. I called you an enabler. Was it the crocodile from, is that by We Are Memory Keepers? What is Kathy doing? What did I miss? No dessert. Yep. Wow, 70. Awesome, Kathy. I've lost 14 so far. So mine is going slow but sure. My daughter bought the Versamark for me. Nice. The Versamark, the smell is, I know what it smells like now. It reminds me of anise. And I love anise cookies, but it's like so overpowering. I'm aiming for about 40 more pounds. Oh, because you're not skinny as a rail, right, Nikki? LOL, I'm trying to type reaching over the die cutting machine. This weather is perfect for baking. It's also perfect for crafting if you're in the mood. You know, I've been in the house all week just sitting here and I just couldn't get my mind on anything except all the stuff it shouldn't be on. But I did last weekend when I got off, I did continue working on my box, and I showed a little bit of it in my 10 crafty questions video where I said about 1,000,000 times. But I don't think I'm going to add a lot more to it. I'm actually going to leave it kind of simple, which is really odd. We'll see. You know, we'll see how it goes. But right now I'm thinking it's pretty much done because I don't want to take away from, you know, the tissue paper and stuff. Nice, Kathy. I bet that'll work really well. Oh, when I walk, I take one step, the fat takes you. Oh, okay, Nikki. I almost believe you. Oh, girl, this week has been so long that I bought it from the grocery store. Hi, Julia. How are you? That's awesome, Nikki. Yeah, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, or I'm trying. I just cut out all of the stuff on the inside aisles, you know, shopping just the outside aisles. No chips, no candy, no snacks, no nothing. So I have gum. I have gum to keep me company. So I just eat very small meals, small portion meals in the morning. I have a couple of breakfast sausage, and then that's it. And then when I come home from lunch, I have a very small lunch and then a very small dinner that usually includes whatever the main thing is and vegetables, because I absolutely love vegetables. Sorry, I'm just cutting these up. I don't want to have to do any, well, I don't want to have to cut any more of these while I'm working. When I walk my arses, oh my goodness, you guys, come on now. I'm telling you, just go walking, get up and do something your body's not used to doing. I do go on the treadmill. I have been doing that because, you know, trying to do something other than to sit with my thoughts. And the changing the eating. And then they say you should change it up. You can't, like someone that has a job where they're on their feet all day and they go, but doctor, I walk, I'm on my feet all day. It's not the same. You have to do something other than walking then, because your muscles, what is it called? Your muscle memory already knows that. So now you have to change it up and do something else. That's why HIIT workouts are really good. High intensity aerobics, or where they change it up every day or every couple days, where you're working different muscle groups. That's what keeps your metabolism going, is when you change it up all the time. And that's probably why I have 8 million different kinds of videos, and a hula hoop and a treadmill, and, you know, just I have so many different things. The jump rope. Oh my gosh. My goodness, Victoria. You haven't figured out how to walk them yet, huh, Nikki? My boobs enter the room first and have to wait for my butt to catch up. Oh my God, you guys are funny. So I wasn't going to come on tonight. And then Dustin, where are you? See, he comes in for 5 minutes. He's like, you need to go on. You have to go on because I'm not working tonight. Well, where are you, Dustin? I said, well, you better come in, and don't come in for 5 seconds and then leave. So I'm going to send him a message in a minute and go, where are you? All right, so those are all ready. I got all the little triangles all over. So we'll do some distressing, and then we'll figure out what we're going to put on these pages. And then we'll figure out what we're going to add. And I have her whole box of all her other digis behind me, so I have lots of ephemera to play with. There you are. How come you're not talking? You're lucky. I was going to say, what's going on? This week, though, no energy, so I'm exercising my neck from one side of the pillow. Oh my goodness. Someone told me about a makeup artist that is a conspiracy guy. So I am watching Consorting Theories, and oh geez, Dustin, you know, you need to just shut down that stuff for a while and you'll be all good. All right, so let's see what papers we want to put with this. So I pulled out a couple of different things. Where did I put them? I just had them right here. See, this is what happens to me. There we go. So I thought maybe we could stick like a book page on the inside of one of them. I know it's going to be a different color than the outside, but that's okay. But like we could stick a book page in here, because then I can put my tags and stuff over it, and it just won't be the white paper. So I think we'll do that. But I really like this torn edge like this. I'd really like that to, how can I do this? And I'm going to have to find a cover sheet. Maybe we'll leave that hang off like that, because I kind of like that all ripped up like that. But then you got the, oh yeah, that looks cool. But then it's going to be bigger than everything else. So we'll just, how can we do this? How can I do this? I want to get as much as the picture I can. So I think I'm just going to glue it down and then I'll cut around it. But let's cut this edge off. No, Nikki, they better get a paycheck. We got to Apple TV Plus. Someone told me. Dogs are running the house this week. Oh boy, the dogs run the house every week, Nikki. Come on now. You know that. All right. And we'll just make some little tick marks and then I can cut the rest. Oh, they have that new show. Ugh. The only thing that's on my TV right now and will stay on my TV until New Year's is the Hallmark Christmas shows, which plays 24 hours a day from now to Christmas. And it started on the 25th, and I was right there on the first day. So, yeah, I sit here watching my Hallmark channel, and I cry, you know, and I've seen them a million times. It's terrible. I'm terrible. I always pretend it's me. Sorry, I have to back away to cut you guys. I would like to take a Christmas one year and go to one of those towns that actually do all that stuff, where they have the, you know, where they do the gingerbread house and the tree lighting and all of that stuff. I really want to go and see all that stuff because I think it would be a lot of fun, you know, and go sledding and tubing and. Oh, Telly's my Hallmark buddy. Let's see. Okay, my besties. Have to go pick up young girl from a dance. Bring back any memories, girls. Yep. Hey, drive safe, Jean. Thanks for coming in. You've been watching them for 2 weeks too. Yay, Telly. Oh, you too, Angie. Yeah, I'm a Hallmark Channel freak. All right, let's get out the Fabri-Tac. And I mean, it's so weird because I haven't even used my Fabri-Tac because, you know, it's my paper friend. I mean, it's my fabric friend too, but I haven't used it on paper in a while. So which side do we want? I like this dark side, but I guess it really doesn't matter as long as it fits, right? As long as it fits, we're all good. Get that tick mark off there. Yeah, I love Hallmark. Definitely a Hallmark person. I've been for years and years and years, and each year they'll up it, you know, earlier and earlier. And I'm like, yay, Hallmark Channel. So that might have added to my, you know, my mood is, you know, you get your mind going and, you know, all about life and the things you didn't do and should have did and the things you screwed up and, you know, all that good stuff. And, you know, when you sit and just feel sorry for yourself every now and again. That's me this week. All right, there we go. That's that side. Now it's sticking out. Why is it sticking out? That means I didn't. No, that's okay. I can cut that off. I also watched A Boyfriend for Christmas 3 times. Yep. Exactly. I've seen them all at least 30 times, but I will still rewatch them and cry. And Prince is a perfect dog. Puppy is for sale. Oh, you got, okay, ladies, just so you know, the Sugar Bell bottles that nobody can find anymore and the silicone caps, I sent links to Nikki because Nikki gets things done. And she now has them in Queen's Craft Fair. Nikki, you're blue. You can put your link to your store in there. So if anybody is looking for these amazing bottles, and I know you've heard all the ladies talking because I've sent them to a bunch of people, to Mags, to Patty, to Michelle. Who else did I send them to? They will tell you how amazing these bottles are. So if you're looking for one for your Fabri-Tac, please go over to Queen's Craft Fair. Nikki is now carrying the bottles and the silicone caps. Yeah, the bottle from Walmart, I bet wasn't the same, Julia. So yeah, amazing, amazing. I mean, you can lay it on its side. The other one would have started oozing out all over. So I think on this side, I want to add a piece of this old school. Remember this writing paper when we used to practice our A, B, C? But this will make a great piece in here because it'll just, and look, it's too short. Look at that. Seriously? Come on now. So how are we going to fix that, guys? We're going to have to put, what are we going to do here? We might have to put a pocket or something at the bottom just to cover it up. Or another piece. Maybe we can get 2 pieces out of this. Let's see. Nope. All right. Well, we'll have to figure out something for the bottom. We might just have to use a cool piece of Tracy's paper for that. So I'm going to make my tick marks. Get all the way over here. I don't want any spaces there. Just want to make sure they're in the same spot. I can't see it because I'm being weird. There you go. And there's the link to their store. They have some amazing stuff in there, ladies. Seriously, if you're looking for anything. I'm going to cut real quick. Be right back. Unfortunately, my cutter's too big and won't fit over here, so that only happens when I drop my phone and touch the screen. Block Happy. Oh, that's okay. I was in Misty's chat one day, and I was actually in Walmart, and she was on live, and I found this unicorn cereal, and I was so excited. I was trying to do stuff, and my purse handle went into the chat and not only blocked Abril, but blocked her and deleted her. She was typing, and nobody could see her, and they couldn't figure out how to undo it. You did it, Laurel. You gotta. I told Misty, I said, actually, it's your channel. You have to go in and unblock her. I felt so bad. So yeah, now I have to be really careful because my hands seem to do things. I'm going to distress around this one before I do this because I know some white's going to show through. So we're just going to get some vintage photo. My new vintage photo. Woohoo! Find my bobber thing. The cat once stepped on my phone and timed someone out. I blocked. Oh, Dustin did it one day to somebody too. I blocked Barbara Higgins once by accident. Oh my God, poor Barbara. So I'm just going to go lightly. Well, it's not going to show anyway. So I'm still getting used to a nice new pad of, look at this. That's like terrible distressing, but that's because it's a brand new and I'm not used to actually having ink in my pad. Just have to try not to get the other side. And this isn't going to show underneath anyway, so it's okay. I just don't want the white to show. And then we're going to go across the crease. Let me wipe this because I don't want it getting on the other side. All right, I need a baby wipe. Where's my baby wipes? I'm not planning on everything really going well today because, like I said, it's just been that kind of week. So I'm just waiting for some kind of disaster or something to happen because that's just how it's been. All right, let's get that. We'll dry this just because I don't want it going on the other side of the paper. Oh, I remember now why I don't die cut much. It's so messy with the tidbits. Oh, yeah, they're everywhere. I sent Amy a goodie bag in apology. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I need to get this pad soaked so that it works right, because it's like got ink on one side and not on the other. Like I said, I'm not used to a brand new pad here, but I just want I just mainly want the edges so that the white doesn't come through. Actually, I could just put this down like this and leave it like that. That'll work for me. Here you go, Laurel. See? All right, perfect. We want that cut side on this side, though. The squirrel is mad at me. Aw. How's Scat doing there, Telly? Are you teaching him tricks? Because you know you can teach him all kinds of cool stuff. You use peanuts as a treat, and I've seen people teach him how to swim and ride little bikes and do all kinds of cool things. Not that that's what we should be doing to poor squirrels, but I mean, they're super intelligent. And yes, I like Fabri-Tac. I don't like my paper and stuff to come up, so I go a little crazy with it sometimes. If you do block someone, how do you unblock them? You have to go into your settings on YouTube, Angie, and unblock them. All right, make sure it's even at the top and bottom. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I bought one of those cool erasers that actually takes Fabri-Tac off paper and stuff. And it does work pretty good. So there we go. Let's get this little bottom row. I need my little bitty one for that, so hold on. Because I have a little bitty one too that gets right under these little edges. And to keep my pin from clogging, you know how I told you Michelle taught us how to keep our caps from sticking, is to put chapstick on them. Well, I do the same thing to my pin. I just coat it with a little chapstick, and yes, it's not going to stay on there, but then when you put it in, it keeps your pin from getting stuck in there, and then it's just always loose. So, all right, I don't think it was coming out. Probably wasn't because I was in a rush. There we go. Might help if I watch what I'm doing. Might actually work. All right, there we go. Let's get this little edge. Is that a gum eraser? I think so. It's one of those like yellow ones. It's like all bumpy and stuff. I've never had one before, but they say it works good with Fabri-Tac. Although my white eraser would probably do the same thing, but those have like a texture to them, so they work really well. And I'm just going up along the side because I didn't go real close to the edge, so I just want to make sure this doesn't come up. Now, I'm not going to, you know, Kat can sit here and make 2 beautiful pages really quick. That's not going to be me, ladies. I have this long, drawn-out thought process, and I found out me and Susan live in the same city. I'm so excited. Really? That's awesome. I keep thinking of Johnny Carson and the monkey, oh my goodness. I am going to keep my fingers away from the block. Exactly. Good idea, Angie. He keeps jumping on your head. He's spoiled rotten. I bet he's spoiled. They are so cute. Like I know I told you guys the story, so I won't keep retelling it over and over again. But I had a squirrel that I used to feed, and he was just so cool. Maggie's doing good. She's doing good. It's just hard, you know, I work all day and then she's with her grandkids and stuff at night, and everybody's life is just changing a little bit each day. And on the weekend, she's busy with her daughter, which I would be with mine too. And so, we don't get to spend as much time together anymore. I mean, I'm very lonely. I don't see my daughter. My puppy's gone, all that good stuff. So I just start feeling sorry for myself. Scat grabbed his bottle nipple and took off. Yay, Nikki, I'm excited for you. I'm on, you don't even want to know how many I've got started. Like I said, I have the steampunk one too that I'm working on. I need to just pull that out and start doing it. But the only thing I also am just really addicted to the tatting, and there's so much I want to do. And I really need like 10 more of me and 10 more hands. All right, so what are we going to put on the inside of this one? Let's do, I have a piece of tea dyed paper, so we can probably just put this whole thing in there on this one. I know it's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. We'll cut the excess off just so it's not so, I don't really want the white, but it also give the paper some added strength, and I really like this edge, so I want that edge on there. So we're going to start from that edge. So I like that. Which side looks better here? This one for sure. So we're going to put that side down. Yet I think YouTube purged me from your channel, so I had to go and redo it. Oh, that's okay, because I mean, me and Maggie have been talking about it. I cannot believe the channels that I am sub to that I am not sub to. You guys know what I mean? With the bell on. There's one channel in specific that I know for a fact I recently unsubbed to. It was just somebody I went to check out one day and just didn't like the content and stuff. And I unsubbed and undid the bell. And all of a sudden, I get a ding last night, and it's from this person, and the bell is turned back on. I'm like, how is that even possible? How are these people buying like subscribers that were there, and even if they unsubscribed, they're resubscribed to them? I don't think I'll do it live, because why not? You can do bits and parts of it live. You don't have to do the whole thing live. But I mean, you guys have seen me work on them many times, and sometimes I only get tags done. It just depends. It's just fun to sit and craft and, have company and get some ideas. And about time, Nikki. Time for me to go. I'll see y'all later. God bless. Hugs. Good night, Julia. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. All right. I only want to do one side at a time because I don't want to, make sure I get this fold right. And it's easier if you glue one side down and then do the other side. She's doing a leather cover. Nice, Nikki. Yeah, I have a couple big ones I'm working on too. I just, I got 80 million projects going on. Well, that was me. You are not watching anymore. No, it was not you, Angie. You don't do videos. It was a bigger channel, and I just didn't like the content and what was going on in the chats. Laurel's gone chat blind. What did I miss, Nikki? What did I miss? What did I miss? Now you're gonna make me go back. I didn't miss anything, so I don't know what you're talking about. You're trying to confuse me. Nikki, tell you what, I will start the journal and you can finish them. Aw, I know you are, Angie. LMAO, yes, that would be better. You'll do, you know what, Nikki? You make absolutely gorgeous things. You'll do just fine. I don't know what you're talking about. You just do it in your style. Don't watch anybody. Don't, you can take inspiration from people, but just try and think of your style, what you like, and what you like to put together. And that's all. There's no right or wrong way to do a journal. It's what you like. And that's, I keep saying that out loud because I need to tell myself that. Yeah, it was not your channel, Lorna. That's for sure. I love your channel. No, this lady was all about getting money from people. And I'm not up for all that. That's not what it's about. And she just wasn't crafting things that I craft. So are you leaving, Tully? You are not. I don't see Tully going anywhere. Oh, I think Julia was saying goodnight to Tully. Oh, thanks, Julia. See, now this didn't fit. See what I mean? That's what I mean. Let's see. Can I still get this up? Probably not. Nope. So this is what I mean about making mistakes, but that's okay. We'll cover it with some fabric or something and it'll be all good. So I'm not gonna fret over it. Right. There you go, Kat. Thank you. The only wrong way to do a journal is not to make one. Lorna says, yes, there is. There is the right way, and then there is my way. There you go, Lorna. See? Lorna's like, I want money from people. Oh, see, I needed to come on. I needed to be cheered up a little bit. I watch how to put it together, but the one I am thinking is kind of different. You'll figure it out, Nikki. After you made that carousel, I think you'll figure it out. And yes, anybody can make a journal. Anybody can make a journal. You don't have to be super talented or anything like that. As Patty always says, it's just paper. And I keep telling myself that too. It's just paper. And like the certain ones I want to make, I have to make sure of like, because, you guys know how detailed I get with everything. And so I want to just add everything. So I'm trying to, bring it in and figure out what of my style of specific things do I want to do in my journals that are different from everybody else's. A million pennies will do, Nikki. There you go, Kat. Yes, Nikki, watch Kat. Watch Lorna. Watch Patty. Watch Michelle. Come on, they all have great ideas. Kat does 2 full page spreads in an hour. How long have I been on now? Oh, an hour. And what have I done? I've glued down 2 pieces of paper. So, not all that exciting, but it will be once I get going. But if I do it this way and just kind of not think about it, it works a little better for me. While I'm doing this part, I just have to keep telling myself, it's just paper. It's just paper. And see, we can put this one in the center. What side was that other one on? The right. So we're going to put it on this side, I think, this time. So we're going to go around with the vintage photo again. I'm going to go around the edges of this whole thing. And then we'll put that one right in the center. I'm going to go watch them this weekend, Kat. Angie, come on, do it with me. It's even has hidden spine. Nice. Which ones are those, Kat? I'd like to see that because I haven't seen those either. All right, let's make sure let's do this right, because I know it's just going to get all inky like really quick. See, look at how dark that is. My other one was never this dark, so I'm not used to this. But we're just going to make it. Just go around the edges. I'm not liking the sponge or something. It's not old enough. It's still too new. It's just leaving little circles. I don't like that. but we'll work it out. Just keep going. Get past the ugly, right? Wow. I gotta really be gentle with this thing because holy cow. Gotta learn how to use my dauber all over again. Because that's a disaster. Have to be a little more light-handed and less ink. Just like this. You know, like Tracy does. She does one. Now I know why she only does one little dab. A little dab will do ya. All right. I run around that whole thing, and now I think I want to go around this paper. Let's see if how this antique linen's gonna look. Where's my little? I have a pad for it too somewhere. See if I can find it. I think it's this one. Let's see. Nope, that's not it, because I have a small antique linen, so I know the little, there it is. We'll use this little dauber. Show your books, and actually just watching your videos answered a question I had seen. Thanks, Kat. I'm trying to make a handmade item for one of my kids. Aw, awesome, Tully. My tummy hurts. Why did I let hubby talk me into eating pie? I ate way too many candies last night. Shame, shame on you, Lauren. Hi, Grace. How are you? How are you doing? I'm just attempting to play with paper. Somewhat. All right, let's see if I can. This one's a little tiny one, so we'll see how it's going to work. See, I have a tiny one and a big one. All right, let's see if I can go around this paper with this without making a huge mess. I am going to make a huge mess, but that's okay. It's my book, right? These all seem to be have lots of water or liquid or whatever in them, because boy, they sure are got a lot of color going on. Not used to that. That's okay. It doesn't gotta look perfect. It's just gotta be there. All right. We need our baby wipe again, which is getting all of my, look at, see guys, remember how I said there will be a disaster tonight? There's the disaster. I set the baby wipe by my tags. See? Told you there'd be some kind of disaster tonight. Just had to wait for it. It's just how my week has been. All right. All right, let's glue this one down on this side. Hopefully, oh, we didn't do the center. Hold on, guys. Let's fold this over. I hope this doesn't show through. No. All right. Oh, wrong one. Let's move this. Good. Thank you, Laurel. How are you? I'm okay. I'm trying to get there. I've been better. Let's put it that way. See, that's much better when there's no ink on there. So now I know that almost no ink is better than ink. See, I'll get it figured out. But I've never had a brand new pad like that, so I didn't know how much color they had in them. All right, that'll work. So let's lay this back out. Where's the top? Top is this way, and we're putting this on this side this time. See, now it's really light here and really dark here, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Right? Is that the right side? Yes. All right. Not bad for an old gal. Making an altered book box, special order. Really? Oh, hi, Grace, Karen. An altered book box in purple. Nice. Yes, they are extra distressed for sure, Lorna. I'll learn. And she meets the foreman that has the cat. Let's see. Oh, the fireman. Yes, it's on. It's on my TV right now too. Yes, but I'm not a mod, so it doesn't show GER. What do you want to show, Cat? What did I miss? All right, Cat, you're blue. Go ahead and show what you wanted to show. I'm thumbing my thumb button. Aw, thanks, Grace. Oh, cool. Cat's how to. Cool. Thank you. All right, let's get this as centered as we can. Doesn't have to be perfect, but there we go. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Do you have them listed on your channel like that, Kat? Do you have them in playlists? Then I have some of this. Listen. And it's okay because we're just going to cover it with stuff. So I think it'll be cool if we, I just wonder if the glue will show through on there. That's okay. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. So I just need to make a few tick marks so I can cut this. We want to go inside just a little bit. Let's move my Fabri-Tac. I don't want it perfectly to the edge. Maybe we should make it the same size as the other one. So we're going to come down and in a little bit. So we're going to come into here and into here. All right, so let's see. I'll be right back. Got to cut this. Somehow. Maybe I need a scissors to start with here because that's not going to work. That's not going to work. All right. I love this paper. All right. Hopefully it'll. Oh yeah, that side's not real waxy, so it'll glue down nice. Now I can cut it. You guys probably can't hear me because I'm over by the cutter. And let's take too much. Let's see. It's probably all kinds of crooked right now, but like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's mine. Cool, that'll work. Cat's so organized. You can organize my channel as well. LOL, I try. I have to find links easily. Sewing in a signature. Yep, they are in a playlist. Cool. I remember the first video I ever watched of Kat's. She made this almost, I think it was an accordion style, and it had to do with the sea, I believe, like boats, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. It was so cool. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got to make one of those. Yep, one is fine. Grace, are you 1 or 2? What? Oh, when I'm far away, you can hear me. You just can't understand me. Yeah, it's so weird because usually my webcam picks up every kind of sound there is when you don't want it to. But when you want it to, forget it. So, Lorna, what journal are you on? Because, you know, we know you're busy working on journals over there. You're like Patty. Patty will start working on something, and all of a sudden she's got 7 of them. Be right back. All right, we'll be right here. From G1 or G2? Hey, Gracie, do you mind? From, oh, Gracie 1 or Gracie 2? Oh, because Grace Karen's in here. Yeah. Yeah, Grace makes beautiful things too, Grace Karen. I mean, everybody does. And I think that's why, you know, I just think it's awesome to see all the different things that everybody makes, you know, where everybody doesn't make the same thing all the time. Everybody does something different. Her painting tutorials I watch. Journal 101. Boho. Oh, that's right. The Boho Shabby Chic. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Happy Friday. Oh my God. I have 3 more to go yet, guys, that I have to cover the insides with. So we need to cover a little faster. Instead of making separate pages, we probably need to make it the same thing. So this one I think is going to have all writing paper in it. So we can always add other stuff to it too. So I think this one will have a whole sheet of writing paper, but I need to fold this because let's fold this in here so we can find the center. And I need some more book pages. Well, let's see what of Tracy's I have down here, right? It is slow going over here, not inspired and have not been well. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lorna. Boho Shabby Chic. Yeah, that's a tough one. Although everything to me is, you know, tough. Nothing's easy for me. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. I'm going to dig through my Tracy stuff and see what I have. Oh, this one's got butterflies and stuff on it. Oh, that'll work. See, you just got to look through your scraps. Never know what you'll find. That's what I said. All of her stuff is so interchangeable. Ooh, this is really pretty. I like that. We might have to use that. And you can add whatever you want to your journals. Don't want music in there. I think I'll stick with words. And now I hit the Grace Karen button too. Yay! Yes, I will say some extra prayers for you tonight, Lorna. You're going to provide my digis. That's right. Nikki's waiting for your digis, Lorna. All right. Let's see here. Oh, then I got some patty papers. We could use some of these too. Look at those. Look at that. Patty papers. which is hilarious. I have a channel somehow and followers, but never posted a video. Someday. Right, because we know someday you will, Grace. That's right. Eventually, everybody will start at one time or another. Oh, these will work. Look at all kinds of good stuff down here. Some of her, this is called her mini tag embellishments. But look, there's a butterfly and butterflies. We can use those. And then we've got her labels. And I printed all these on blank paper. But see, here we go. Look at these are cool. Oh, these look like Lorna's. Are these Lorna's? See, I don't know now because see, I'm getting them all mixed up. Those are really pretty too. All right. Right now, we just need to find some papers for inside this book here. Let's see. All right, this is why it takes me forever to do stuff, you guys, because I always have to dig through 8 million different things. Oh, look, I have dragonflies in here and butterflies. See, it's going to start growing. It is just me. Has been flaring up for the past, but starting to do better a bit at a time. Good. Laurel, have you thought of stamping images? Yep, I have some of those out too, Grace. Thought of that too. That's what I said. I always tend to start going overboard. That's why it takes me forever to get anywhere. Because I got to keep adding a million different things everywhere. I really don't want florals in there, but I don't know why these aren't in an envelope. But see, I have like these. This is from another one of her kits. These can go in here. That's a little envelope. See, I always get carried away. That can be a nice pocket. What was I working on that I have all this for? Oh, when I was working on my attaché. Here we go. Here's the thick ones. Those are the ones I want. And then labels. But I'm looking for a plain sheet of paper here to use as a background. I may have to go print something up. Oh, that one will work. That's a good one. See, you just got to keep looking. Telling you. Then I've got all these labels and envelopes and circles and clocks and all right. Let's put this stuff down for a minute. Let's not get carried away, Laurel. One thing at a time. So this one's a little thicker too, so it'll just, and I still said I need to figure out one for the outside. So let's move this over. We're going to use this one. This is going to be on the bottom of the page as pockets. I like that. Maybe in the center one. That'll actually go perfect right on here. So we're going to, let's get this one glued down first. But what was I going to do underneath, you guys? What was I going to do underneath this one? Thinking. I don't want to cover up this whole beautiful book page. That's really pretty. I like that. So we're going to cut this out because we don't want it to say that. I'm like, that kind of doesn't really go with this. We don't want it to say presidential election or I mean, we could cover it with something, but you do the same thing. How about ripping the edges of pages or dog earring the corners of pages too? Thank you, Grace. Good idea. See, because I'm starting to pull out all this stuff and I'm losing all my ideas. But yes, that's a good idea. It's just to rip. I think we should just rip some pages and put them in here too and just kind of overlap them. But I want to be able to put the tags and stuff down, and I don't want like too much going on, you know what I'm saying? I don't want a lot like where you can't see everything. So I just have to find the right one. Oh my goodness. The right one insists about having 100. Let's see. Because see, like I have this. That would be a good one in there. This is, although this is birds and flowers, and I really don't want to mix birds and flowers with bugs. I mean, I can, but I wanted to keep it all bug related. Let's see. Looking. Nope, none of these. Can't read it either. Too hard to mention. I thought super cal. What, Lorna? I can't even say that. I can't even say it. I can't even say it, Lorna. All right. Let's see. Like this is a cover for one of them. That's too small. Because that would make a good one, but it's too small. I just have too much stuff everywhere is the problem. So you guys just gotta bear with me a second. Let's see. Oh, that's my purple kit. Yeah, that's staying right there. That's the purple one. Oh my goodness. All right, take a deep breath, Laurel, and get this figured out. Yeah, see, this is, I don't want the birds in there. I might have to print one out, but good night, Angie. Yeah, it looks really good. I don't even know how to say it. All right, so think, Laurel. What do you want to do here? You need something in here. Maybe just some regular book pages. Let's find, you know, it's not like I don't have a million old books here. Let me just start. I love the yellowing on here. I suppose we could cover that up with something. Like, I cannot believe I got these wet. But that's okay. I'm still going to use them. I don't care if they're wet. Yeah, that's not going to look right. All right, let's do this. What do we got here? Let's see if I rip that. Then I'm going to run out of paper. Ay. I never have this much problem here. I never have this much problem. I can't even speak English right now. I want to stamp. There we go. Stamping would be good. I could pull out some stamps too. Let's see. But right now I'm going to go to my Tracy Fox Digis because I have a ton of them. And we'll print out two. I only need two more. Can you guys hear me? I'll just talk really loud. Digis. Fox Digis. Let's see. I'm thinking really loud right now. No, that doesn't quite go with this. Let's pick a different one. No. 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 Maybe something like this. Let's see. No. I want to just say alphabet backwards. Yeah, I can't even do that. I got the French books from Patty. I can't hear. Oh, geez. You have to learn how, Nikki. You have to learn. You can do it. You can do it. All right. So we're going to go with this one. File. Print. Just need to stick some other paper in there. I found some good ones, guys. I did warn you all when I came on that disasters were going to happen, right? That I wasn't going to have everything the way it should be. But I found two pieces of paper. No, cancel. That's wrong. Yes, let's fix it. Oh, no, I did fix it. All right, print. Yeah, it's sad when you have to revert back to rhyming just to spell, and I still have issues even with my ABCs. Oh, thank goodness to Sesame Street. I can't sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I end up singing my daughter's violin lesson instead. A-A-E-E. Oh, man. Whoops, there goes spell check again. To this day, exactly. I can't, Laurel. Someone had to repeat third grade. Really? Come on now. You know, remember back in the day when they actually flunked children? Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. And it probably should. All right, this one I'm printing obviously takes lots of ink. But I found two good ones to go on the inside. And I could do it with regular paper, but I really don't have time right now. I just want to lay it down. Oh, I have to sing ABC when alphabetizing. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. It's a good thing I still know my ABCs, right? Oh, did you guys see my pretty nails? I did manage to get my nails done over the weekend because they were so past due. So don't they look so pretty? All right, there's one. Look at that. Now we need one more. And we're going to go with oh, I'm trying to decide here. Hold on. No, I don't want the music notes. Not that much of them, at least. Nope. I think it's going to be this one. Yep. All right. File, print, and then we'll be good to go. See, sometimes this is how you have to do it. I have so done that. Oh, I have to see. Oh no, there goes another long word. Alphabetizing. You spelt it great there, Grace. Abbreviated and short because we are too lazy to say it in English. And one set of multiplication I will never forget is 8 times 8 because it fell on the floor and there was 64. Oh my goodness. Math is my thing. I absolutely love math. Lauren has been sniffing too much Fabri-Tac. Well, nines are easy. If you write 1 to 9 and then 9 to 1, it gives you the answer to all the nines. There are so many tricks and stuff to math that isn't funny. 8 by 8 is 64 because they fell on the floor. Wait, 8 by 8 because it fell on the floor and there were 64. I never heard that before, Kat. But now it's, I always tell you guys I know all this meaningless information that will be stuck in my head forever now. So thank you for that. All right. Add a little bit of color to this too. So I'm going to use that one and that one. So we just need to cut the edges off and then we'll be good to go. First, we need to match this to where it needs to be. Perfect. All right, we're just going to cut the edges off. Be right back. If you guys saw my floor right now, I can barely walk because I have so many digis all over the floor. All right, so we're going to do this in one and this in one. I like these. And look, they fit perfectly. Look at that. All right, so let's get this one folded. I could have done the originals back to back, and that's what I was going to do. But then I was like, well, then where am I going to put all my tags and everything? Oh, okay. 8 times 8 fell on the floor. I picked them up, and there was 64. There you go. My trick to math is to get someone else to do it. Oh, my goodness. I like that, Kat. That's a good one. Digis all over the floor. 64. LOL. Yeah, they're here on the desk, to my right and left on the desk, behind me to the right, and behind me to the left. So I have digis everywhere right now. This is what happens when I craft. My mind just keeps going and things go everywhere. And if I was smart, I would have left one of these open and made a pocket, but I wasn't smart, see, because I was not stopping and thinking. Make sure I get the edges good. All right, we're going to put one, remember, we're going to put one side down first because it just goes better that way. Should probably match it up to the edge and then it'll work better. Other thing I like about Fabri-Tac is you have time to move it around. All right, and just make sure it closes. All right, there we go. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, that song. Oh, I really, you don't like that song? So I had so see, learn them. She will never forget the capital of Florida. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Louise. I don't know my states or capitals, or I'm lucky. I have to pull up a map to find some of them. Do you know, for the longest time, I thought Arkansas was above Wisconsin because I thought it was cold. Yeah, little did I know, right? I'm not a good history person or any of that stuff. She kept missing it. So I said, Lori, the capital of Florida is Tal and ass has he. That's good. Oh my goodness. That's a good one. I'll probably remember that now too. All right, now we can glue the other side because we know it's going to fit. There we go. Isn't this fun watching me glue paper? Come on now. Because we all don't know how to glue paper together, right? But see, now you can see how my brain works half the time. Remind me to show you guys my the dresser I did. I have one more little piece to add on, but it's just a word because I think it looks really cool on there, and it's like one of my favorite words, which is inspire. All right, and down we go. All right. There we go. There we go. That's that one. Down and ready. Voila. Now we can do the last one, and then we'll have all our pages put together. Yay. Then we can actually start doing something. Oh no, why do I have two more, guys? Why does one more keep appearing from nowhere? That's not even funny. All right, we're gonna do one with that sheet of paper because we can't be having that. All right, so we're gonna fold this in the middle. Make sure it's straight. I'm gluing paper too. Can't chat and glue at the same time. Aw, thanks, River. I can watch paper crafting all day. Me too, Cat. When people are actually doing something, I haven't really accomplished anything yet. I'm working on it, trying to get back into the swing of playing with the paper. But see, you can already tell my brain has gone overboard already. My mind is already 10 steps ahead of me on all the things I want to add. Oh, I could add this and this and this. Of course, I will be adding my wood glue to my bugs because that just gotta have the wood glue on the bugs. Hope that's not really loud, you guys. I don't know what that sounds like to you guys. And ladies. I don't know why I say guys. It's just to all of you wonderful artists. I was gonna actually play with, I was thinking about getting out my watercolors and stuff tonight and doing some doodling of flowers and stuff like that and adding watercolors to them because, you know, Joey's really inspiring for that. Aw. All right, and then now this one will fold over. So I used to do it in the middle, and I figured out then when you went to open it, it like pulled them apart because it just didn't work that way. So it always works better if you glue one side. Just trying to move this a little bit. If you glue one side and then glue the other side on. I can't even see myself anymore because I have my thing pulled up so I can print pictures. I'm going to have to print those 1 tags up again because I can't use the wet ones. That'll bother me. I'll use them for something. I'll cut them up, but I need new ones because that's not going to work. So we'll just leave that there for now. Let's see if I can find my video. There it is. All right. If I was smart, I would have just pulled out the steampunk one and kept working on it because I have all the stuff together. See, getting off track again. Oops. Don't glue the table around. Always best to glue on a glass mat when you're working with Fabri-Tac because this beautiful white desk I have, you should see what I've done with it with Fabri-Tac because when I first started with Fabri-Tac, I did not know it had acetone in it, and it will eat right through any paint finish in a second. Since I have changed my channel content and gone into store of paper crafting. Yeah, it is fun, isn't it, Grace? Have you been on again? Because I haven't seen you on again since the day I was in there. I don't know, maybe I'm just missing it. It's weird. Sometimes I get notifications right away. Sometimes I don't. Yeah, I'm getting Fabri-Tac everywhere here. I just got it all over this piece of paper. Oh, this eraser does work great on Fabri-Tac. Okay, new tip, guys. It does work, so please go get one. If you get Fabri-Tac anywhere you don't want it, this gummed or whatever. I wouldn't call this a gummed eraser, but I guess it is. I got mine at Hobby Lobby over in the art section, I think, by the art stuff. But yeah, it takes it right off. That's awesome. Good to know. See, I like when I get stuff that works. I don't mind being the tester of things. If I could remember who said it, I would give them credit. I usually try to remember stuff, but I don't remember whose video I was watching that said to use that eraser. Nice, Grace. Yeah, I did a shaker teapot. Aw. Yeah, your little box that day was really cute. I liked it. The little dangle. And we'll cut that extra paper off. All right, so we've got that one. We've got this one last one to do, and I'm just going to put that writing paper in it that I had out. And we'll just distress the edges a little bit. Very lightly. We will go lightly with the vintage photo here. Super duper lightly because we don't want a disaster. So we're just going to lightly tap. See, I lightly tapped, you guys. I mean, I lightly tapped. It's like you almost have to do it on something else first before you put it to the paper. So we'll go like this. There we go. See, I'll figure out a trick right when I'm done. And just make sure it covers all the corners. And I'm sorry if you can hear the cars, but they think my street out here is, you know, the Indianapolis 500 Raceway, the racetrack. Where is that makeup brush? Oh, yeah, that would probably work better. Cat, it's in the drawer right here. You haven't done your nails yet? Yeah, I had to do mine. They were terrible, and I decided to do the two-tone this time because I haven't done that in a long time. But I did just order some beautiful nail polishes from Allie, so I can't wait to get them because they never have the colors I want in the store, and the shops have it, but I'm not going and paying $8 just to have nail polish put on my nails. That's insane. And the bottles they do sell are $10 to $12 a bottle for gel nail polish. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. I'll pass. That's why I do my own nails, because I'm not paying a salon either, because I learned how to do I taught myself how to do my own nails. Oh my God, I've had acrylic nails for, let's see, 25, 30 years now. It's been a while. Been a hot minute. And the more I did them, the better I got. Practice, practice, practice. They work great. Oh, all right. I will remember that, Kat, and I will use it next time. And it's always funny, every time I get new nails on, I always start tapping, and I know that can be really annoying. So then I stop all of a sudden. Has anyone noticed that when you use the Distress ink after a while, it is one of the first inks to dry up? Well, I had the little one, Grace, this size, for 2 years. And finally, I'm like, I need a big one. Well, they say you're supposed to keep them like this. The oxides, I think, are like this, and the inks are like this. If I'm wrong, someone correct me, because I'd like to know the right way to store them. The sponge sugar, huh? I don't have that one. Yeah, I didn't have many either, but I finally decided the last thing that I needed was some Distress inks. So I had gotten some from a D-stash last year, and then I got like 5 or 6 that I knew I would want that would work well, you know, in journals, like the muted greens and blues and pinks and stuff. I just know those would go, I just knew those would work really well. So now we can put this one in. And why is this folded wrong? This needs to be folded this way. All right, don't screw it up, Laurel. Let's not screw it up. Just make sure it's going to cover everything. Yep, that'll work, except I got this dark spot down here. I don't like that, but that's okay. It's going to have to do. All right. All right. Now we can glue this one down. I just keep mine set like using them in the dark. LOL. Of course. Yeah, I have some refill bottles too. I do have the refill bottles of the vintage photo. All right, I'm going to glue on the back of this because it's smaller than this, and I don't want to glue all the way to the edges. So we're actually going to glue the paper this time. And you guys all know when your Fabri-Tac starts getting down low and starts getting thick and taking a while to come out of the bottle, before you fill it up, and I'll tell you why in a second, put some acetone in it and mix it together, because it's starting to get thick, because the more you use it and the air gets in the bottle, the acetone's evaporating. So if you leave it really thick and then just put new stuff in there, it's going to make that new stuff thicker. So when it gets low like this, which I already did mine, I put acetone in there about a ½ an inch and mix it all together, and then I'll put new stuff in there. Because we all know what it's like when you get to the end of the Fabri-Tac and it's really thick and it takes forever. Just add some acetone. If I put enough glue on here, it'd be nice. Looks like I'm putting a lot, but I had my tip like really on the paper, so it really wasn't putting that much down. So now we need to get to the center here. Make sure this is all even. Make sure this will close in the right spot. No, see, I need to get closer to that edge. Hold on. See, that's the other thing I like. Lift it out really easy. Wasn't close enough to the edge. All right. There we go. There we go. Now we can fold this and close it. Really? Oh my gosh. I have 3 bottles in waiting because I used to, every time I ran out, I'd have a second one, then I'd go buy one. But now I keep 2 extras because when I am playing with paper, I go through it so fast. I got so annoyed at the ink pad. I resulted to just the refills. Whoops, there goes the the spell check. You're fine, Grace. Oh my goodness. So I have my whole weekend, like I do every weekend, to craft, and hopefully my brain is with me and lets me craft and not just sit and not get anything accomplished. Because it really makes me mad. Then I go back to work on Monday and I go, well, what did I do all weekend? Nothing. Like last weekend, I don't think I did anything. Saturday, I did my nails. And that took all day. And I finished my box. What I wanted to do on it, at least. Let's get these edges really good. Hear that? Hear the raceway? Yeah, I'm gonna order some of that, Kathy. Although now I can't because it's winter and they probably won't send it to me. I want to try that. That's one glue I have not tried yet, and I do want to try it because I've heard so many things about how wonderful it is. I'm sure it's quite expensive, but I still want to try it. See how it's pulling it? Because I did something wrong here, so I got to undo this really quickly. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Gotta be quick. See, there's another error for the night, guys. I'm getting too panicky. I need to fold it over and do it. I can't do it like that. So you need to put this side down. And hopefully this rip won't show when I'm done. And then put this side over. I think. It better work. Because if it doesn't work, I'm going to be really mad. Isn't that how I did it? Let's get this to the corner here. My Fabri-Tac starting to dry, so I got to hurry up. Error. We're going to find out. See, it's not right. Darn it. So I'm going to have to cut down it because it's not right and I don't want it to work. Darn it. Okay, where'd my cat go? I didn't have it close enough to the crease when I did the first side. So I'm going to have to cut it just so it doesn't snap and rip my paper. So we're going to try and do this very carefully. Come on. See, I'm screwing it up. Come on, you can do it. There. We'll have to put something down the middle. That's all. We'll have to compromise. That's not even the word I wanted to use. When I first started Fabri-Tac, bought the wrong kind and wondered why my crafting paper project wasn't gluing. Oh, jeez. AGG? Yeah, my sister uses, I forget what it's called, but she uses a really good one too. I mean, she uses Fabri-Tac too, but she uses, oh, you use art glitter glue too, Martha. That's what you're saying. AGG, art glitter glue. I get it. It works better than having to lick and stick from having to buy the. Oh my gosh. All right, so we'll pop something down the center of that one. I don't know what yet, but there, at least now it folds right. All right, so now we've got all our papers or pages. I didn't realize there were that many pages together. So I can either stack them or I can put them together like this. But then we've got this, so I have to stack them. So we're going to go that. Let's see. No, I know which one I want in there. I just got to find it. Get that out of here before it wrecks another one of my pieces of paper. That one. Then we want this one with the paper. Then, no. Yes. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Then this one. And then this one. Although I have a feeling it's supposed to go in a specific order, right? Because that almost looks like the front, but I don't think it really matters. All right. So we're going to go like that. So there's the first page. Then we've got that. And then this page. We can put something here. And then this page. And then this page. And this page. Uh-oh, why do we have two of these next to each other? Do we? No. That page. And then that page. And then that page. And this is the center one. So yeah, that worked out really well because I like this one. So yeah, that'll work out really well. And then of course we've got the other sides. Like that. Although, yeah, it should probably go that way, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, so this will be page 1 right here. Exactly, Kat. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to try not to I just want to start doing it. I don't want to overthink it. But, like, I do want some butterflies and dragonflies. And I have all that stuff in here, I think. Let's see. Yep. Butterflies. Butterfly. I know I have a dragonfly in here, too. A big one. And we've got a dragonfly. Look at that. We can put him on the front page. And another dragonfly. I've got this all in here with my florals. So I've got 2 dragonflies. Butterflies. I know I have more somewhere too. All my stuff seems to be everywhere right now. Because I know I have bees and stuff. So we'll have to find those. All right. And another butterfly. Yeah, I need some other bugs. So we don't want too many butterflies. Like I need a bee, but I think this dragonfly on the front. And this is already covered in wood glue. I don't know if you guys can, yeah, see? This is already covered in wood glue. So I think this will look cool on the front down here. And we'll put like this. And then we'll get a piece of fabric. I pulled out some fabrics. Maybe a piece of lace, and we'll put some of that behind it. So we'll use a little piece of this. See, I'm trying not to think right now. Don't think. Actually, I have a whole bin right here of scraps. Let's see what we can add in here. Some brown and some of, let's see, some of that. And I know I have some with writing or something on it somewhere. I don't want a music note. I have a bunch of music notes. That. I'll just use a bunch of different stuff in these colors. Those. Let's see. This, I have a whole one of those ones you buy from the dollar store. Those, like, they got the little handle on the front and they open up. I have all my scraps in there so I can just pull from them. So we're going to cut a piece of this. That red and blue line paper is kind we use here when I was at, yeah, exactly, to learn cursive, Grace. Oh, no wonder you have arthritis. I was a horrible writer as a child, and my sister always wrote super neat, my older sister. And so I sat and practiced and practiced and practiced, and now I have quite a few different styles of writing that I can do. But yeah, I have really good penmanship now, and I think that came from my ma. It just was something that needed to be practiced over time to learn. And you guys are going to see I do things a little differently than everybody else. I have to work. Um, I just work with whatever works in my mind at the time. Like, I don't necessarily go page by page. Sometimes I go page by page, or just whatever comes to mind wherever is what I do. And I'm just putting some distress ink on this just to distress it up a little bit. I don't really ever have a plan. It's just kind of whatever works is how it works. So I'm going to try some of this sprayed burlap and see what it looks like. Do I have a thing? Of course, I don't have a pad on the bottom. So I need to get a pad. Just remember, very lightly, very lightly. Easy does it. We're going to take our vintage photo off and put this one on and try this. Well, that one doesn't look like it. Oh, whew. I was going to say, that doesn't look like it has a color, but it does. Oh, that'll be perfect. Good color choice, Laurel. Good color choice. I've got all this that's going to be wasted. Get it on the brush. All right. All right. That, maybe go this way with it. And then we need a piece of, I like this because it's got some color in it. So I think we're going to use a piece of this. This is usually how I do my collaging. I just kind of mix different stuff together. Just to give it a little something. And we'll use a piece of this. Good night, Kat. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you, Grace. Yeah, I won't be on here much longer. I know it was a couple hours of watching me find paper, but when it starts getting this low, I see people are dropping really quickly. Like I said, I just wanted to come on and chat for a little bit because I just been out of sorts, and I noticed Dustin wasn't here supporting me the whole time like he said he would be, so shame on you, Dustin. But I'm glad I came on because now I have, my mind on this to work on, so I'm just going to put that there. I don't want to add a lot to it because I don't want it to be really thick. It's just going to be a cool little book. Thank you, Grace. Well, welcome back. I didn't know you went anywhere, Nikki, but welcome back. All right, so let's glue these together. And I usually sew them, but I don't think I have thread in my sewing machine right now. So we're just going to start gluing them down piece by piece. Because we can do that. Put that there. And then this one, I try to keep them together a little bit so I don't lose my pattern. So we'll do that, and then I can go back and add more glue. And that. Like that. Now I can go up. Hold on one sec, guys. That's my daughter calling. Sorry about that, guys. That was my daughter calling to say goodnight. All right, come on. See, I'm running out of glue. I need to fill up. All right. There we go. Just get this down over here. I don't want anything coming up. Oh, now I need this side. I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm just playing. There we go. Welcome back, Lauren. I didn't know you were gone either. I must be missing lots in the chat while I'm sitting here just talking to myself. That page is starting to resemble a Victorian entomologist page. Well, thank you, Grace. Went to walk the dog. What kind of dog do you have, Lorna? We're going to stick this dragonfly right on the front because I think he should be right front and center on the front. How about it? Hey, another long word. Woohoo, I'm on a roll. There you go, Grace. Oh, I remember when I made this one. I made this for my attaché and then I changed it. And this one's actually, I'll explain it to you guys in a second. This one's actually layered up a bit. Got to make sure these little legs have glue on them. The wings are actually a higher up piece than the body, just to give it a little bit of dimension. Not that you guys can see it. All right, get my DNA out of there. We don't want that in there. And then we're just going to put that down. There we go. See, and these are from another one of her kits. So I like to just mix and match them together. It always works out really well for me. Maybe we'll put a butterfly on here somewhere up here, but I need to make that not white, and it needs to be cut a little bit smaller. So where's my red pair? Anybody see the red pair of scissors? See, you have 4 pair of fussy cutting scissors and you can't find them because I tend to wing stuff when I'm doing things, and see, they're gone. Where did they go? All right, let's see if I can do it with these. And that's one thing is, for some reason, I have a really hard time talking when I'm fussy cutting because I really have to concentrate. All right, that's better. But now we can make them, we'll just use some Distress ink and make them brown. All right, this goes to this. This goes here. Come on. We'll just make those brown. Come on. We don't want them stark white sticking out on the page. And I'll just go around the butterfly a little bit just to get rid of the white edges. And we'll stick this right here. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, an Australian Shepherd. Nice. No, I don't ever remember you saying anything. Australian Shepherds are really pretty. They have beautiful eyes. All right, and then this is going to go up here like this. There we go. There we go. And then we'll probably put something along the edge. Maybe something down on the bottom. We'll have to figure it out. One of these and put something else on top of it. This may have to go here. Yep, I like that there. Let's get the Distress ink. See, that's the one thing I'll forget. I haven't played with paper in so long. I forgot about distressing it. All right. We'll stick that right there. And then we'll put something over, probably a word or something. And that'll be the front page. There we go. And then on here, we can stick a tag and make a pocket. Everything for a pocket, right? Where did I put that pocket? It's facing the wrong way, though. Yeah, I don't think it could go like that. It would have been, oh, it can go like that, though. We can put it there. Although we need to cut these off. What are you doing, Laurel? That has to go bye-bye. Don't want that showing. There we go. So that can go there. Then we can make it a pocket for a tag. Yep, just like that. Woohoo! So we'll need to distress that with those scissors, tops it off. And those cards with insects. Yeah, these. Aren't they cool? I think they're so cool looking. Yep, those are going to go in here too. Like maybe one here. We'll paper clip it on there or something, or make some kind of tuck spot or something for it. But yeah, I think that'll be cool. Except if I find the bug with the right wing, I think it's, which one has a wing that looks like that? Not the ant. That's close enough. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? Doesn't got to be perfect, but yeah, that'll look cool there. All right, so we're gonna distress this pocket. Where'd I put the pocket, guys? See what happens? I just fling things and there they go. Oh, it's right here hiding. Jeez. All right, so nice and easy. See, I learned quick how to use this. Nice and easy. All right, and then that can go there. All right, so let's glue that. Come on. Yep, I need to fill up my glue. All right. This is going to go here, like that. And then we can put a butterfly or something on the front of the pocket. Sorry, ex-photographer hurt. Oh, you're good, Grace. No, you guys can barely see me. I'm like way down in the corner. That's how I tend to work. I tend to keep pulling myself down into a corner. And we'll put some tags in here. But we're going to do some wood glue on these because, yeah, gotta have wood glue on there. We'll have to punch some holes and put something in the top. Or put a clip on it or something. Just haven't decided yet. Because, you know, I was unprepared tonight. There we go. Looks better already, right? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Grace. Thanks, Nikki. Oh, yeah, I make it look so easy. No, I don't. But thanks, Grace. This took like, what, 2 hours just to put some paper on paper? Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm going to actually clip some and actually tape them on top of these, and then you can flip them up. I think that'll look cool. But again, I'm going to try not to go too overboard because I still want it to close. You know, I have a problem with wanting to add everything. But I think we're going to stop for tonight because I don't want to make everybody crazy. And it's already been almost 2.5 hours, and I'm trying to keep the videos just a little bit shorter. But I did want to come on and chat for a little bit. I'm glad I did. I almost wasn't going to come on, but so we'll get there. But I'll sit and get it worked out a little bit better in my head so that I know what I'm doing. But yeah, this one's going to be cool. I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm gonna try and keep it a little simple, but yeah, I think that'll look great there. Maybe even use like a butterfly as the tuck for it. I know I have a bunch of other bugs too, so we'll have to see. I might print out some more of these and actually fussy cut these bugs out as well. I do that a lot. Hey, Misty, how are you? Oh, you're fine. No worries. I know you got your hands full a lot, so it's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my videos just a little bit shorter, and I just really came on just to chat, and it's been one of those weeks, so I'm trying to get back to, I haven't crafted all week except to do some tatting. I'm a built-in disaster craft. I'm a built-in journal disaster crafter. Aw, thanks, Louise. So yeah, here's the box, ladies. By the way, anyway, there's the front. So these are wood butterflies, and I covered them with gesso, and then my waxes, and then if you can see, there's little bling all over them. And then I layered up pieces of material behind them, and then I made the handles out of a little gem and like one of those metal flower caps or a bead cap. And then the drawers I did with lace and some rainbow bling, and on the inside of the drawers I put napkin down in there. And then it's also, I also took the drawers, and on the inside of the drawers got a beautiful napkin. This is when I made the napkins, on the glass. And then there's a napkin back there, and then there's a little doily down in there, and then a little thing to hold the door from falling in. So yeah, so that's and then this is going to be on the front, and it'll just be perfect for me to look at every day. I just have to bling it up, but I just think it fits on here. But look, I'm going to put this word inspire right there. I just think that looks cool. And it's going to be in my room anyway. So yeah, so that's that's the dresser all finished. I think it turned out really pretty. So yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. I got to stop cutting my chipboard and start investing in BDF stuff. Aw, thank you, ladies. Aw, thanks, Misty. Just got to do to bed and relaxing. That's how it should be. Aw, thanks, Nikki. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it because I don't want to lose all that beautiful tissue paper. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Kathy. So yeah, thank you all for popping in with me tonight. It was a lot of fun. I was kind of worried the first couple minutes that, nobody was going to be here, but I mean, I didn't really plan it and had nothing planned. So I am glad that I came on though. So thank you all so much for coming in and joining me. I appreciate it. And hopefully my mood's a little better next week, and I'll be back next week as well, and maybe have something a little more prepared. Maybe we'll play with the watercolors and some doodling and stuff next week. I haven't done that in a while, so I think that'll be fun because I want to start building up different things that I use for my journals and stuff too. So thank you all so much for coming in. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we will see you all soon. Don't forget to get out there and create something. Night, ladies.